It's not something I do on purpose, it just happens.
The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? In this I will be confident.
Woohoo! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another crossover performance video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It only takes a second and it helps me out, and it'll notify you whenever I post a new video. So make sure you do that right now. Today we're going to be talking about habits. Habits, they take a while to build. To form a habit, it takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days. That's pretty crazy, right? Habits are basically what make up our entire life, right? How you eat is your habits. The things you do are habits.
Oh, that stunting is a habit.
Our lives are made out of a bunch of habits, so you can see how habits might be quite important. But what we're going to zone in on today is habits that will improve the health of your life. Go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know what one of your weirdest habits are, whether you do it on purpose or not. I know one of my weirdest habits is that I will change my baby. I will get him completely dressed head to toe, except I forget his socks every single time for some reason. It's not something I do on purpose, it just happens. Habit number one we're going to talk about today is going to be your eating habits. What I mean by eating habits is the food you consume, when you consume it, how much of it you consume. The easiest way to consume food and really control whether you gain, lose, or maintain weight and or fat, however you want to look at it, is to count your macros. Your macros are your proteins, carbs, and fats. When you count your macros, you basically get a designated number of proteins, carbs, and fats that you want to meet each day. You can set your macros so that you either gain weight, maintain, or lose. And counting your macros requires you to measure your food and all that such, which is very tedious at first, but it has the most benefit, and it is the easiest way to ensure that you reach your goals, weight-wise, fat loss-wise, muscle-wise, whatever it is. And after a long time of counting macros, if it's something that you don't want to do anymore and you just kind of want to intuitively eat, you can do that. You gain knowledge of how much protein is in certain foods that you eat, or fats or carbs, and how much your body needs just intuitively. That's what I do right now. I intuitively eat because I've counted macros for so long. Secondly, with eating, we want to enjoy the yummies. So your cookies, your cakes, your cupcakes, your Reese's, your candies.
Candy.
You have to enjoy those. You cannot restrict foods, then that'll create unhealthy relationships with food, and we don't want that. We want to create a healthy relationship with food because that's what's going to maintain the good habits, and it's going to stop binge eating. Finally, for eating, we want to plan ahead. When I counted macros, I would wake up in the morning
and feeling like P. Diddy,
and I would just set out my full list of eating for the entire day. And that was that. I got to eat whatever food fit into my macros that day. And then along the way, if you want a snack, you can adjust it. It's pretty easy. Count your macros. So habit number one, we need to work on our eating. How we eat, how much we eat, and not restricting those foods. Count your macros if you really want to be definitive about how you gain, lose, or maintain your weight. Macro counting is the best way. Habit number one. Habit number two is going to be probably the most obvious. You gotta work out. You have to make working out a habit. So we need to work out a lot to make it a real habit. That's why setting a schedule will be your best friend. If you're a beginner, start off with 3 times a week. If you're an intermediate lifter, you can go anywhere from 3 to 6. I wouldn't recommend doing 7, but if you wanted to make the 7th like an active rest day, whatever. In advanced lifters, working out is probably already a habit for you, so you don't need to worry and you know what you're doing as far as that goes. But as an example, the workout schedule that I have right now is as follows. Sunday is the beginning of my workout week. Sunday, I do upper body, which includes waist and up. So I do chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, all of it. Monday, I do my lower body, everything below the waist, glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, tibialis anterior, all of it. Tuesday, I do upper body again. So I just do different types of workouts that will hit my chest, back, biceps, triceps, and then Wednesday, I do lower body again, which is, again, me just hitting quads, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and tibialis anterior. Thursday is a rest day for me, and then Friday, I do full body, so head to toe. I even do nose workouts. Just kidding, I don't do that, but I do full body, so neck down. All gets worked on Fridays. I do a lot of compound movements that work, multiple muscle groups at once. And of course, Saturday, another day off, and then we're back to Sunday where we're doing upper body again. So as you can see, I work out 5 days a week. Setting a schedule for your workouts will be your best friend. It'll tell you what to do on the day. Sometimes I don't want to work out, but since it's a habit, I do it anyways, and I am always happy that I did it after. So if you're one of the people who feel lazy and then sometimes don't do it, just do it.
Just do it!
Your body will thank you for it. Just do the workout, get it done, because working out releases endorphins. And since working out releases endorphins, it will reduce stress and make you happy. So work out, make it a habit. Number 3 is going to be your mental outlook, positivity, and faith. So in my specific instance, I'm going to use faith as my example. I am a man of God, as you guys know. If you guys watch my channel, I am a believer. And the amount that it does for me is amazing. It gives me something to believe in, something to look forward to, something bigger than myself. And that has a tremendous effect on my positivity and my outlook. If I'm ever feeling down, I'm going to use faith to lift me back up. That's why I think involving faith into your life is such an important habit. When you have faith and you are a believer and you make faith a habit, whether that be, attending church, praying, giving back, you're giving back to the creator who created you. And it has a tremendous effect on your heart and how good you feel, how happy you are. I promise you, I'm a living testament to it. And then positivity and faith is so important because it is the opposite of cortisol. It is the stress hormone. Stress is the silent killer, as you may or may not know or have heard. And when you're stressed, your cortisol levels are high, it's the anti-hormone. So it's basically going to make you gain weight and be unhappy, obviously, because you're stressed out. So we want to try to stay away from cortisol, stay away from stress. That's why having faith or, an extremely positive attitude is so important, because when you pray or, talk to God or do good works, it lifts your heart up, it makes you happy, it makes you feel good.
And I'm gonna keep doing them both because they make me feel good!
Thus keeping the cortisol away. So those are the 3 habits I recommend you get yourself into, get yourself habitualized to, get into your life. Your eating, we're going to say counting macros if you want to be very specific, goal-oriented, and achieve your goals without problem. 2, work out, set a schedule, let yourself know when you're gonna work out and what you're doing that day. 3, faith, positivity, positive mental attitude. Keep the cortisol away and it will be eons easier for you to reach your fitness goals. And that is where we are going to end it. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you are notified every single time I drop a video. We're dropping a video every single week and we may have some more coming. We'll see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again and have a blessed day.
Perfect!